people? Welcome to OTMkast podcast, where we dive into anything and everything that shapes our lives, from fashion to lifestyle, from culture to careers and beyond. This is your one-stop destination for insightful conversations and engaging discussions that would uplift, make you grow, and at the same time empower you. So welcome to OTMkast podcast. On today's episode, I'll be talking about goals. The big goals, the small goals, and the medium goals. How can we achieve these goals? What can we do to achieve these goals? Whether you're setting up the goal for the new year or just for a month or a week, whatever goals you determine to do. The new year is coming up. 2025 is just right at the doorstep. So why do goals matter? Let's dive into why goals matter. And I wrote here, I said, goals give us direction and purpose. Without them, we are like a boat drifting into the ocean, floating but not really going anywhere. Take a moment to think about that. Goals don't have to be grand to be effective. In fact, starting with simple, achievable goals builds momentum and confidence. Let me give you an example. A simple goal could be you wanting to drink 8 glasses of water every single day. Just 8 glasses, that's a goal. A mid-level goal could be you want to learn a new skill, cooking or coding. Maybe you're a Nigerian who wants to learn some delicacies with Mexican food. You're an American who is interested in the African culture and you want to learn how to make egusi soup, for example, or fufu or amala. Those are simple goals or mid-level goals. And a challenging goal might be you want to run a marathon or you want to start your own business. Every type of goal that you set to yourself is meant to transform your life. Either way, either it's a simple goal, it's a mid-level goal, or it's a challenging goal. So, how do you set an achievable goals? You want to start with clarity. Be very, very specific about what you want to do. I want to work out just 3 times a day for 30 minutes, for example. So if you don't work out before, you just want to start slow. You want to go to the gym 3 times a week for 30 minutes. That's fine. You're not in competition with nobody. The purpose is for you to be able to transform yourself after achieving this goal. You want to make these goals measurable. You need to find a way to track your progress. If for example your goal is to save money, let's say $10 every week, or 2,000 naira every week, or 10 yen or 50 euros every week. Make sure to track it. Make sure to measure it. Don't set yourself a goal whereby you're earning in the 5 figures and you want to set a goal to for 6 figures people. No, don't do that. What you want to do is make sure it's something that's comfortable, that you can achieve and you're proud of yourself at the end of it all. And break them down. Big goals can feel very overwhelming to you. So break them into smaller, actionable steps. For example, you want to write a book, 1,500 words. Make it 100, 150, 200 words a day. So a 1,600 words would be, for 200, would be about 8 days. So what you want to do is, for the next 8 days, you want to write 200 words a day. Don't try to force it to write the whole 1600 words in 1 or 2 days. It will overwhelm you at one point. If you do that and you're able to achieve it, awesome. That are taken care of. For parents in general who have kids and other jobs that they're going through, they might not have the time to write 500, 600 words a day. So for them, it could be, if they are listening right now, it could be just 100 and 200 a day. When your kids go to the bed, when you're back from work and you're relaxed, in your leisure time, just start writing. 100 words is what you want to do. 200 words is what you want to do. That's fine. Break it down to achievable ones and set a timeline. So like I was saying earlier, you want to write 200 words a day for the next 8 days. Set the timeline for it. You want to save $100 every month for the next 6 months. That's fine. If you break it down, that's $25 every week. 5,000 naira every 5 days. That's 1,000 every day. So you want to break them down. You want to make sure it's something that you can achieve at the end of it all. You don't want to overpower or overwhelm yourself. Simple goals to build momentum. Simple goals could be something like waking up 30 minutes earlier than your usual time. So maybe you're the type that sleeps to, let's say, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. before you get out of bed. You want to wake up earlier, 30 minutes earlier than that for the next 2-3 weeks. That's fine. You want to be journaling 3 things you are grateful for each morning. Back in the days, we have a diary. I guess right now we all have phones. You want to write some things down that, okay, every single day, I'm going to be writing down or typing on my phone 3 things that I'm grateful for the next 1 week, for the next 2 weeks. That's fine. Or it could be taking 15-minute walk in the evening every day. 15 minutes, 10 minutes, however way you want to do it for the next 2-3 months. Make sure you're able to do those things. Don't overpower yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. And a mid-level goal could be something like reading 1 book a month. I would suggest reading, let's say, 200 pages of a book for a month. Don't buy books that are like 800 pages and you want to read that in 1 week. You would overwhelm yourself. Take a course to level up your career. You're in IT, write a certification. It doesn't have to be the CNAs. It doesn't have to be the PMPs. It could be a Udemy course that you would just take and you get a certificate after it. You'll be proud of yourself. Trust me, you'll be proud of yourself. And maybe you want to build a consistent workout routine 3 times a week. Before you know it, you start going 4 times a week, 5 times a week. It becomes you. It becomes who you are. Let's talk about something people don't discuss enough: switching goals. I wrote here, I said, sometimes life changes, and we all know this. Maybe down the road, the $10 that you're saving, the $100 that you're saving, something came up, you have to use the money. That is fine. Don't beat yourself up for it. Don't beat yourself up for it. Maybe the goal you set in January wasn't making sense down the line. By June, maybe it wasn't making sense anymore. That's fine. That's okay. But the way to pivot into an effective mode before you just kill the goal, try to understand that what made you and why isn't this goal working for me? Is it that it's no longer meaningful or the timing was just off? You want to dwell a little bit to understand why it's not working, and you want to reassess. So like I said, you start this goal in January and by June you realized something was off. That's fine. You want to understand what matters to you. You want to understand why isn't this working anymore? You want to reassess it. And at the end of the day, you want to adjust without guilt. Don't feel guilty about it. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Don't feel guilty about it. Progress isn't about sticking rigidly to a plan. No. It's about moving forward in the ways that serve you. Achieving goals isn't just about setting them. But here are some tips that I think could work for you to stay on track. Accountability. Share your goals with a friend or a family or a mentor, someone you know can hold you accountable, whereby maybe you relented or something, or you got tired at. Tell someone that can push you, that would make you feel accountable for, no, you have to achieve this thing. Celebrate a milestone. So every step forward is progress. Reward yourself with something. So let's say after 3 months you were consistent with saving that amount of dollar that you've decided. Then you want to buy yourself a new shoe, a new wristwatch. That's fine. Celebrate it and embrace setbacks. If you find yourself that, okay, maybe in a week you were able to save $50, you didn't reach the $100 that you said, that's fine. Embrace it. You did something. Don't feel guilty about it. You did something. This will be your challenge for the week. Set one goal for this week. Just one. For the year that's coming up, set 3 things. You want to learn how to cook something different. You want to read a book every month. You want to start saving. You want to run marathon. You want to work out 3-4 times a week. I forget. One thing you want to do is to write it down. Don't keep it in your head. There's a lot of things going on right now that can shift a little momentum, and before you know it, you've forgotten about it. So what you want to do, you want to write it down in some place that maybe on your wall, by your mirror, you just put it there. I'm saving. I want to run marathon. I want to drink 8 glasses of water daily. Somewhere you can see that will remind you every single day. See how it makes you feel when you accomplish those things. When you go to work out, when you achieve a goal, it's like passing an exam. You've been studying and studying and studying. The moment you see that you aced the exam, see how you feel. Look at how you feel. See how people celebrate with you. Make sure to set it to something that you can commit yourself to. Commit yourself into it. If you enjoy this episode, please subscribe on my YouTube channel, OTMkast. Follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, or leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you don't agree with some of the things that I had said, that's fine. Let me know. Let's share your thought. I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift each other. I want to learn from you. Learn how to uplift myself. It's a community. It's a space where we can talk things. It's a safe space. So if you learn something, leave it in the comment section. So thank you for listening once again, and look forward to the next episode. And this is OTMkast podcast. And have a great day or evening wherever you're listening to at what time. Thank you.